Hey guys, one of the things I wanted to do to my XCompact is I wanted to get a magwell for it. Well, I hadn't been able to find a magwell made for this one at this time. This is Sig's newest offering. So one thing that I did was, magwells usually cost 80, 90 bucks, $100. I got online and I ordered a new Sig X5. This is the lower, okay? It's supposed to be modular. It's supposed to fit other Sigs. It comes with the magwell. It comes with the weight inside of it. It's ready to go. So let's take this lower and let's mount it on this Sig XCompact. See how that goes. I don't claim to be a gunsmith at all. I'm just going to do a little cutting and quick work to this thing and see if we can mount it on this XCompact, okay? Alright YouTubers, part 1 seems to be working out fine. So what I did is I disassembled the XCompact. This is the XCompact lower. So I just disassembled it. I took the modular insert out. That's your trigger mechanism, actually supposed to be your gun portion of it. It fit right into the X5 lower. The trigger has plenty of room, plenty of space. The trigger on the X carry is set a little further backwards than on the X5, but the modular lower, it accepts it, it fits in there just fine. It still seems to function just fine. No difference in the trigger, no difference in the trigger pull, trigger weight for me here when I checked it. The slides running in there great. It's a perfect fit there. We just need to deal with the front here. So we need to go and mark this and we need to cut the front off of it here. Okay, so let's go do that. So we got a couple of marks here on the front. I used my speed square and I came up to the front of the firearm. When I'm looking at what Sig's done, they've stayed just behind the front of the slide here when they've cut them. They've cut them at an angle a little bit. So we've got a little bit of distance from here to this, to right here. So I use this mark and I'm going to angle forward, come straight up. Now notice there's a taper right here. Can you see the taper in the firearm right there? So I made a mark on the edge of that so we can taper that down. Made another mark right over here where I'm going to taper it forward a little bit so that when it goes into the holster, it just tilts in a little bit here. It's got that little angular look. Look at the front of this one, how it comes down and it angles back a little bit. So we're going to do the same thing here in the little taper in the front right there. We're going to put that on it. All right, so let's get started here. First thing we need to do is take this back off. So let's slide lock the gun, slide forward. This comes off, and now we'll pop this right back out of the firearm. So I'm still far enough away from the front here where I can get my angle on it. We're going to go over here to the sander. We're going to sand the front off and then we're going to work this down a little bit, okay? So here's where we're at so far. So we got our front cut. We got it beveled a little bit. Back up here a little bit. We got it beveled at a little bit of an angle here. We just need to sand this off. We did our beveling here. Let's just sand and smooth this in a little bit, okay? So see the edge here? When I sanded it, I didn't like the way it looked there on the edge. So I got my Dremel. This is a felt wheel, a little bit of mother still left on it where I use it to polish something. I'm going to gently polish that out. All right, so we've cut our lower, we've beveled the front, we've angled it back, we've left both of the notches here on it. Let's put it together. Let's put the modular lower back in first. Now, let's put our slide back on it. Slide lock it. Tilt it back this way. Function test the trigger. Functions well. Let's take our first look at it here. So how'd we do? Not too bad, huh? Maybe a little bit more fine work to the front here to smooth it up, but looks good on there. Fits well. Let's go try that 21 round magazine in here now. And here's the finished product. This is what we've got. This is your XCompact on the X5 lower. And the Delta Point Pro optic on it and the X5 lower. And I've cut the lower. You can see the angles that I put on it, just like the original factory lower. Angled it on the front. I've got the reveal the same all the way around. We've got enough material left here so you can mount a light on the firearm. Now we can put those large magazines in, those 21 round magazines, and looks like it fits the gun. So let's take a look at the trigger. The trigger functions. Let's do the reset on it. There's your reset. Fires. Your reset. Fires. Now, I've got about 1,500 rounds through this gun already. The trigger was originally at 4 pounds 11 ounces when I got the gun brand new out of the box. Now that I've got it mounted on here and put those 1,500 rounds through it, I checked it again and it's 4 pounds 6 ounces. 4 pounds 6 ounces on this trigger. I've done nothing to it. I haven't polished it or anything so far. That is one thing I'm going to do, is take it apart and polish all the parts to this trigger. But straight out of the box, 1,500 rounds, 4 pounds 6 ounces on this trigger. I think this looks really good on here. XCompact with the X5 lower mounted on it.
Are you ready? Stand by.
All right, YouTubers, we're back from a day on the range. 9 stages, USPSA. You saw the shooting. That was a long day. That was a lot of shooting. The gun ran great. I didn't have any problems, any malfunctions with the gun. It did a great job. I always say that I love shooting. I don't shoot because I'm good at it. I shoot because I just love it, okay? So let's take a quick peek at the gun one more time. So I've got the firearm on. Let's unload it, safety first. Round out of the chamber, chamber's clear. Magazine with ammo in it. We're gonna stick it over to the side, get rid of that. So this is clear. So I am actually carrying the gun. Here it is with the X5 frame on it. And just to compare it to the X5, so here's the X5, and I'll let you see those together. So you can see considerably shorter, right, on the firearm, but you don't really need this excess on the gun here when you're running your optic. You need this on the firearm when you're shooting with your sights. Your iron sights gives you a quicker recovery, quicker to find those sights, and you don't need it with the optics on here. So the gun functioned good, ran good, felt good in my hand all day. I was shooting optic division, so I had to take the magwell off the firearm, but I'm going to stick it back on there. I do like it on there, and I am carrying the firearm also this way. So, but you can switch it right back to this lower that came with it, the XCompact lower. Doesn't take but a second to do that. But just wanted to give you guys a quick look at the gun, see it in action, see it shooting today, and let you take a look at the modifications that I did to it. So be safe, everybody. And remember, guys, be a responsible adult. Buy gun locks, gun safes, find a way to secure your firearm and lock it up from unauthorized people, especially children. Don't push your responsibility as an adult off onto a child. Take care, everybody.